Go.
Yes.
Okay, good evening out there in cyber world, and I am Joe Alessi, your host. Please welcome to our underground studio here in Southern California. If you love quality songwriting and hot live bands, then welcome aboard the Karma Train. We've got singer-songwriter Dave Lebental and his band Karma Train. We've got two sets for you tonight. The first set is from his upcoming album, which releases in 10 days, called Stylus. And all proceeds from that album sale, as well as T-shirts, are going to go to Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. So be sure, as you're out there, obviously buy the album and the T-shirts, number one. But while you're out there enjoying this, go on the chat box. Let us know what you're thinking, how you're feeling, where you are at. And with that being said, let's welcome Dave Lebental and Karma Train.
Thanks, Joe. You want to start? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2.
By surprise, never realized how low you go. Sacrificed myself for you, did all the things a fool would do. You brought the opposite reaction. Losing is addition by subtraction. Addition by subtraction. Smiling in your mirror, it's never been clearer, but it took so long to see. Might be good for you, wasn't good for me. You brought the opposite reaction. Is addition by subtraction. Addition by subtraction. For a fraction of a second, thought that we were fun, but you divide by 2 and multiply by you. There is no I in team, you'll never change your act. I'm off and running and I'm never coming back. My quality of life has suddenly improved. The team got better once a player was removed. The square root of the problem, the calculus is clear. It's addition by subtraction since I got you out of here. Blow by blow, took me by surprise. Now I realize how low you'll go. Think you're indispensable, find you reprehensible. You brought the opposite reaction. Losing you is addition by subtraction. Addition by subtraction. Thank you. We're going to play a tune now called True Understanding. 1, 2, 3. Try explaining your day, the hard show how much you love him every day. You love him every day. It's a fantastic finish, just seconds to play. She walks in the room, takes your eyes away. She got no sense of timing, just wants what she wants. Oh, the anger in your face. You want a woman that's gonna give a man a break. All you're asking for is to show a little faith in you. You need a little bit more true understanding. Wait until the moment is right. It's not all that demanding. You need just a little bit more true understanding. But all the angry words you might say won't ever show how much you love her every day. You love her every day. Just give each other a little bit more true understanding. Try and give each other a little bit more true understanding. Just give each other a little bit more understanding. Oh. Yeah, just give each other a little bit more true understanding. Try and give each other a little bit more true understanding. Just give each other a little bit more understanding. Thanks. So this next song, somebody asked me, is that the street you grow up in? Did you grow up on Mulberry Drive? I said, no, but it's kind of about the street I grew up in. I said, well, where are you from, man? I said, I'm from the 70s. So if you're from that era, maybe this song will resonate with you. If not, it's a good insight to what it was like in our neighborhoods in the 60s, 70s, and early 80s. And
Before the internet?
things have changed a little bit. So let's go back. This is Mulberry Drive. I remember the days on Mulberry Drive. I think we moved there when We used to play ball there until dark, till the street lights came on. Oh, but those days are gone. Things aren't as easy today. I don't know when it happened, but then the pressures just don't go away. There's no easy way out, I'm starting to see. The walls and ceilings slowly closing on me. Ain't no light at the end of the tunnel, just a shadow of doubt. One thing's certainly clear, no easy way out. Now I see it's hard to break free. Oh, to how it used to be. La 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 la. Oh, Mulberry Drive. La 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 la. Oh, Mulberry Drive, Mulberry Drive. We go for a swim on a hot summer day. Knew every song that the radio played. Traded collections of bubblegum cards. Took out the trash, mowed the backyard. Cleaned up our room. We thought that was hard. But things are much harder today. I don't know when it happened, but then the pressures just don't go away. Go away. There's no easy way out, I'm starting to see. The walls and ceilings slowly closing on me. Ain't no light at the end of the tunnel, just a shadow of doubt. One thing's certainly clear, no easy way out. Now I see it's hard to break free. Oh, to how it used to be. La 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 la. Oh, Mulberry Drive. La 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 la, take me back. Oh, to Mulberry Drive. La 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 la, if I could find the way back. Oh, to Mulberry Drive, Mulberry Drive.
All right, the band is sounding tight tonight. So now if we could just find Doc and his DeLorean and go back to the 70s, that would be kind of fun, visit for a little bit. All right, Dave, we're 10 days away with the new album. You're going to have 2 albums under your belt. Unlike children, you're allowed to talk about your favorites and things like that. But so why don't you tell us a little bit about maybe some of the similarities between creating the albums and how they've come out and maybe some of the differences.
Thanks, Joe. Don't touch it, man. Don't be grabbing it. Did I turn it off? Or is it on? There. Sorry about that, Joe. A little handsy there. Yeah, so the long player, all those songs were written originally on acoustic guitar. And so, you know, the instrument you write a song in really impacts where that song's going to go. It impacts a lot, has a lot to do with the keys that you're playing in. And so it's a very different sounding record. What's cool is that the way that Karma Train, this band, plays, they bring all the songs into the center a little bit, which is really nice. They do a great job of that. The new album, Stylus, was all written on piano, every song. Even the songs I play on guitar were originally written on piano. So the keys are a lot different. There's just, I think some of the ideas that I wanted to communicate on the first record, I felt good about. But I didn't want to go back and make the same record again. And so these are different ideas, and I think the one thread is, and it's kind of one of the nicer things about being a little older, is that I can look back at different points of my life, and so there's some funny episodes that get brought up in this record, and also some kind of sad and commentary on what the pathway that I took and so on and so forth. But
do you feel more creative on the keyboard or the acoustic at all?
I think I do in a lot of ways. I think I do. I think that it opens up for me.
Which one, the keyboard?
The keyboard does. It opens up for me, and I do different things on it. But that's not to say that I don't like writing on guitar, because I do, and I have a lot of different songs and ideas on guitar, but it's just inherently different, I think.
All right, well, let's get into Changing the Way I Feel.
Yeah.
Dave Lebental at Karma Train.
Instead I watch the hours go by. A million ideas adrift in my head. I try to catch them, they float off instead. Put them on paper, it's easier said, easier to nod off to bed. Awake and creativity starting to flow deep inside of me. I'm the only one who could know how I feel. Endless sensations, perfect vibrations. Something starts to happen to me when it sounds real. Sometimes a song can have such a strong appeal. It's not changing the world, but it's changing the way I feel. Changing the way I feel. Climbing the hill, I can't see the top. I'm just so exhausted, I'm ready to drop. I'm only performing, I gave all I got. Why am I unable to stop? Awake and wired, creativity fusing the flow deep inside of me. I'm the only one who could know how I feel. Endless sensations, perfect vibrations. Something starts to happen to me when it it's changing the way I feel. Changing the way I feel. Standing on the side of the road, waiting for a ride to appear. Turning the corner, everything's clear. I'm here, I'm here.
Or here.
Over here. Stumbling forward, I twist and I turn. I'm breaking the rules. Will I ever learn? Now. Most innovation requires inspiration before you'll get the fire to burn. Awake and wired. Creativity's starting to flow deep inside of me. I'm the only one who could know how I feel. Endless sensations, perfect vibrations. Something starts to happen to me when it sounds real. Sometimes a song can have such a strong appeal. It's not changing the world, but it's changing the way I feel. Changing the way I feel. It's not changing the world, but it's changing the way I feel.
Thank you. So yeah, that song is about the creative process and what it feels like to write a song. But if you're a writer and maybe you write a script or a book or sculptor or painter, it's the same thing, you know. It's how it makes you feel and the creative process. So that celestial sound right there is my cue to go into another song off the new album called Hopium.
It's hard to see which direction to turn when you're past the point of no return. They warned you not to follow your heart. It's hard to stop the dream once you start. You can feel it falling apart. Maybe, just maybe, just maybe, your head starts to spin. Maybe, just maybe, breathe it all in. Believe that it's possible. Almost attainable. Hopium. what's real and what's a fancy flight? Are you crazy or just high as a kite? Do you always have to be right? Maybe, just maybe, it's your turn to win. Maybe, just maybe, breathe it all in. Believe that it's possible. Hopium, almost attainable. Hopium, invite the improbable. Hopium, ignore the impossible. Hopium, breathe the ether, you optimist. Hopium.
Thank you kindly. Thank you to our studio audience here tonight. As Joe told you, we're coming to you from Southern California. Here, small studio we're streaming from. We're going to play another song off my album, Stylus. So the album comes out in 10 days, but we're making it available. If you're watching on the stream, we're making it available to you, and there's a discount code. I think, as Joe mentioned, donating all of the proceeds to Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. We did that with the first record too, and so it makes a difference in young kids' lives, so that hopefully that they can get to enjoy the things that I've been privileged to enjoy. That being said, I'm going to sing you a song about a young couple struggling. How about that?
Great segue.
So yeah. But you know what? We all struggle. Everybody in the studio audience, let me hear it. Did you have a struggle at some point or another? No, he didn't. But we can't all be as blessed as you. No, I think there is truth that our struggles do help us. We never appreciate their appearance, but when we get through them, they do make us stronger, help our character, and so on and so forth. So this is about a young couple starting out, and wow, they're hitting some bumpy road early. It's called, if you look for it on the album, Not Exactly As You Planned.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
John Henry didn't go to college. He didn't learn about life from school. Makes his living with his hands. Lord, he's a working man, and he doesn't suffer gladly any food. His hammer hit the nail till the day his body fell. Before you stands a broken man. Life don't go exactly as you planned. At 19, he married sweet Elena, and they were two young kids in love. Now she's working a double shift. John got hurt, he can't work. That woman's got two strong loving hands. She dreamed she'd be a nurse, but the baby came round first. Now she cares for both the best she can. Life don't go exactly as you plan. When he sees her crying, breaks his heart with a heart she's trying.
Life don't go exactly as you plan.
Oh, it's best to take it slow. It's okay to cry it out tonight. John Henry walked into Jesse's hardware, said, I'm looking for a job. Said, you've never been a clerk. He said, Jesse, I need the work. The doctors say my hammering days are gone. Jesse looked down to the ground, said, I'm sorry to let you down. We'll keep you in mind in case we need a hand. Life don't go exactly as you plan. No, life don't go exactly as you plan. When his hope starts dying, it breaks her heart how hard he's trying.
Life don't go exactly as you plan.
You gotta keep on going, keep on changing, always growing.
Life don't go exactly as you plan.
Not exactly, not exactly as you plan. Not exactly as you plan. Not exactly like I planned. No, I wasn't.
No,
You know how that works out. So I start out with water. But in the second set, I will migrate to beer. It's my migratory pattern. I'm going to play a song right now. It's a little bit about the times we're living in.
But it's actually more expansive. You know, the thing again, I got to bring it up because, you know, Stylus is a little bit of a reflective album on a longer period of time than the last couple of years. But I have noticed that all those things they taught us back in grade school about honesty is the right thing and do unto others and the golden rule seems to be missing in a lot of successful people. They seem like they play the game by a different set of rules. Kind of a win-at-all-cost mentality. So I wrote this song about that. It's called Race to the Bottom.
1, 2.
Oh no, say it ain't so. I put my faith in the thief. Seems so honest and true. Nobody knew his tangled web of deceit. It's a race to the bottom to get to the top. Find that your heroes are not who you thought. Smiled while he cheated till he got caught. It's a race to the bottom to get to the top. Oh yes, we'd never have guessed, reading the words that she wrote. It's not what she meant, but the message she sent is gonna cost her my vote. It's a race to the bottom to get to the top. Find that your heroes are not who you thought. Smiled while she cheated till she got caught. It's a race to the bottom to get to the top. Money called his name, he just played the game. Now he's headed for the fall. She stained the family name to get the wealth and fame. She just had to have it all. Substance was banned. The test must be wrong. He's naturally strong. We all looked up to the man. It's a race to the bottom to get to the top. Find that your heroes are not who you thought. Smiled while he cheated till he got caught. It's a race to the bottom to get to the top. It's a race to the bottom to get to the top. It's a race to the bottom to get to the top. You disappoint me so. You disappoint me so. So badly, so badly.
All right. As Dave said, we are in Southern California here, and we do come with a lot of perks with that. Obviously, beautiful 70, 80 degree weather right now while the rest of the country is under a little frost, a little chilly. Part of that comes with some beautiful waves around here.
Oh, yeah.
We do have some surfers in the group. So I'm going to lean on our bassist, Mick, here. So we're going to bring it with music, though. So is there a common thread between surfing and playing music for you at all?
For sure there is. They both, to me, are both Zen Zen mentalities. Like when I'm doing music or surfing properly, it's timeless. There's not really it's only that second. The is, and that's for sure the relationship between the two for me.
And like having a bunch of bass is in your possession, do you do the long and short board still, or are you on one?
100%.
Take us back to when you can't surf but you want to, and you think about that wave that you rode. God damn, that was just the wave of your lifetime. Bring us back to that wave and help us ride it with you.
You know, there really isn't a singular. There's not a singular. There's sessions that stand out more than others. There's locations that stand out more than others. But so many. Just, lucky to have just. I don't really reflect that much back on certain specific ones. It's just kind of, oh, that was a great day. Oh, that was a beautiful day. Oh, that was, that's really, not a singular event for sure for me.
Okay, well, we got 5 more tunes here.
Joe, can you read a couple of those?
Yes. So we is at Ambush 1974, Rockin' Hard. Heg Stuffing, Band on Fire, sound great over here. Carol Serpico, listening from the high desert, California. Sounds great, interesting music. Angela Carlone with a bunch of hearts for Valentine's. And Jennifer Acosta, 8405. Do we know Jen? Okay. Listening from Oregon. Okay, nice. All right, so we've got 5 more tunes left for this set, and we're going to do You Figure It Out right now, right?
Let's do it.
Okay, from Stylus.
Little by little, you figure it out on your own. Slip and you fall, learn how to crawl. Lucky to find your way home. Little by little, you figure it out on your own. Yesterday the sky was falling. Now you hear your future calling. All you wanna do is run away. Little by little, you figure it out. Little by little, you figure it out. The more that you learn, the less you know. So they say. Thought that you knew it until you blew it. Maybe it wasn't your day. Little by little, you'll figure it out anyway. You can see your bridges burning, and the carousel keeps turning. All you wanna do is hide away. Little by little, you figure it out. Where there's a will, there's a way. You learn something every day. Little by little, you figure it out. unravel all the choices that you make. Confucius and Mahatma said, my friend, don't be misled. Life is full of struggle every day.
The John J.T. Thomas. And that's Dan Boissy. But I got some people here in the studio that I know admire the bottom end of a track. That's Mick Linden. And everybody admires the man on the drums because he's keeping us all together. That's Gary Ferguson. So gonna play a tune now. It's an unrecorded tune. It's not on the record. But what the hell?
Don't bother looking for it. It's not there.
I break out some new stuff every now and again, right? 1 second. Yeah, I like that.
What's that?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 2.
baseball ticket was 2 numbers away. Yeah, the horse that I bet on never even finished the race. Sad case. Sitting on a bar stool singing the blues. Look on my face said yesterday's news. Right about then I had nothing to lose. My lucky break just fell from the sky the day you walked in, just passing on by. I did a double take, baby, you're my lucky break. You're my lucky break. You're my lucky break. Baby, you're my lucky break. When opportunity knocked, you could say I opened the door. I put $1 in the jukebox and hit J24. I did. You started singing along to every word of the song. Little voice inside said this couldn't be wrong. A moment in time never lasted so long. My lucky break just fell from the sky the day you walked in with those beautiful eyes. I did a double take, baby, you're my lucky break. You're my lucky break. You're my lucky break. Baby, you're my lucky break. I was wide-eyed believing every word you said. Looking at you, baby, goes straight to my head. I win the superfecta just holding your hand. $1 million lotto when you say I'm your man. We got a full house just like you planned. My lucky break fell from the sky the day you walked in, just passing on by. I did a double take, baby, you're my lucky break. You're my lucky break. You're my lucky break. Baby, you're my lucky break. Oh, I just love you, baby. I just love you, girl. There it was. So we're going to carry on with the single I put out a little while ago. You know, I really loved tunes that were like from 1964 and 65. They had a certain energy and innocence to them. So I was like, can I kind of try to write a song that taps into that? That's kind of hard to do, you know? So anyway, this was my attempt. It's called Anyone But You. If ever you think you've lost your way, I can be there night or day. Someone to say it'll all be okay. You'll see ever you think you've lost the words, life's the theater of absurd. I never wanna see you sad about it, never wanna see you cry, don't doubt it, never wanna see you with someone new. No, it's you I wanna see. I never wanna be with anyone but you. If ever you think you've lost your smile, I can be there in a little while. You don't have to worry, you don't have to hurry with me. If ever you think you need to laugh, I'm just off the beaten path. I never wanna see you sad about it, never wanna see you cry, don't doubt it, never wanna see you with someone new. No, it's you I wanna see. I never wanna be with anyone but you. There you go, telling me the sky ain't blue, when you know in your heart it's true. I know I could fall in love with someone new, but I know in my heart, baby, it's you. If ever you think you're losing your mind, oh, and the world seems so unkind, I never wanna see you sad about it, never wanna see you cry, don't doubt it, never wanna see you with someone new. No, it's you I wanna see. I never wanna be with anyone but you, with anyone but you, with anyone but you, with anyone but you.
Well, did we find the energy of it? Let me tell them about this song, Gary. So I had to think about each of these songs and give some little blurb explanation to when I sent it out to the media. I sent it out a couple days ago. So this one, I was like, well, it's an admission of who I was when I was in late 20s, and maybe I wasn't the best boyfriend. I needed a little house training. She got me there. It took a little while, but this is a story about a particular night when I might have... It's called Mindy Please.
I guess I lost my way, and it's easy to do when you've consumed near me, and I know you're upset, 'cause the meal has gone cold and the table's still set. I know the look in your eye when you're too mad to shout, and although I deserve it, baby, don't lock me out. Mindy, won't you let me in, please? I'm standing on the front porch, but I can't find my keys. Mindy, won't you let me in, please? Baby, won't you open the door? I'm standing on the bed, I can't knock anymore. Baby, won't you open the door? Mindy, please, open the door. I'm trying to be the man you deserve, but it's a struggle to change my ways. Just when I think I'm getting there, oh, I have one of those days. But you know that I love you every day. My heart feels it more and more and more and more. Mindy, won't you let me in, please? I'm standing on the front porch, but I can't find my keys. Mindy, won't you let me in, please? Baby, won't you open the door? My hand's about to break, I can't knock anymore. I promise you this time for sure. Tonight I'll sleep on the couch or on the floor. But Mindy, please, open the door. Jamming it out. So, gonna play you a song now off Stylus. And we all have special friends that really deserve songs written about them because they're special. I thought I'd set out and write it. Hopefully I'm saying words that are something you always wanted to say, but maybe you just didn't quite know how to say it. So hopefully the song will resonate with you and give you that cathartic feeling that that's what I really wanted to say to my friend. Oh, it's called I Can Always Count on You. so great to have a friend like you. Always there to help me through when times get tough and things get rough. I can always count on you. I know you know it too. I can always count on you to let me down. You call me for a favor out of the blue. It's always an emergency when it's about you. It's hey buddy, buddy, can you lend me a hand? And when I ask the same for you, you never can. I can always count on you to let me down. You think that everybody's so impressed with what you say and how you dress, so out of touch with reality. You got a poisonous personality. I can always count on you to let me down. I can always count on you. Yeah, I can always count on you. You think that everybody's so impressed with what you say and how you dress, so out of touch with reality. You got a toxic personality. I can always count on you to let me down. I can always count on you. Yeah, I can always count on you to let me down. Not gonna stick the finger back in the flame. Einstein says the definition of insane would be to trust you again, my so-called friend. 'Cause I can always count on you to let me down. I've had enough of being your clown. I'm walking away. Hey, I'll see you around. Find someone else you can use to lie and deceive, annoy and abuse. You think that everybody's so impressed, they're laughing at you 'cause you're a total mess, a poser, a hoser. You're totally vain. How'd you fit that big ego in that tiny little brain? I can always count on you to let me down. I can always count on you. Yeah, I can always count on you to let me down. I can always count on down, 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 down.
All right, we just got the entire Stylus album performed by Dave Lebental's Karma Train. The only thing better than that would be to see them live in front of your naked, steaming eyes, as Diamond Dave used to say. They will be in the LA area, San Diego, Phoenix. You can go on dlmusic.us, pick up some tickets. Normally we would cut away for our little intermission. However, we're going to try and do a little something different today. So let's kick off the long player. And our first song from the long player is going to be My Heart's on Fuego. Fire.
Swing goes up, baby, push me higher. I wanna ride all night. Swing goes down, crazy rubber tie. Wrap your arms around me, cause my heart's on fire. Swing set hanging on an old tree. How'd you like to have some fun? Give me a little kiss, baby, give me a little loving. Yeah, you know you're the only one. You're the only one I've been dreaming about, even when you're not around. Hotter than a firecracker, fuse that's lit. No more hide and seek, baby, tag you're in. Swing goes up, baby, push me higher. I wanna ride all night. Swing goes down, crazy rubber tie. Wrap your arms around me, cause my heart's on fire. Sister's cooking supper right now. Daddy and my brother's gone fishing. You can see the soda on the front porch, baby. Is there anything you've been wishing? Wishing you would tell me that you're ready to ride. I'm ready to roll with you. Skipping rope and hopscotch used to be fun. You're hotter than the sidewalk in the summertime sun. Swing goes up, baby, push me higher. I wanna ride all night. Swing goes down, crazy rubber tie. Wrap your arms around me, cause my heart's on fire. Let's go swinging to a honky-tonk rhythm review. Swinging you, baby, it's all I wanna do. And if I spin you all around, would it be alright? You're like a pocket full of money on a Saturday night. Stretch out my legs, reach for the sky. I feel like I'm out of control. Hotter than a firecracker fuse that's lit. No more hide and seek, baby, tag you're it. Swing goes up, baby, push me higher. I wanna ride all night. Swing goes down, crazy rubber tie. Wrap your arms around me, cause my heart's on fire. Swing goes up, baby, push me higher. I wanna ride it all night. Swing goes down, crazy rubber tie. Wrap your arms around me, cause my heart's on fire. Oh, my heart's on fire. Thank you. So my first album was kind of a mixture of Americana, blues, and singer-songwriter. So when I was putting together set list tonight, I thought I'd put some of the Americana right next to each other. This here is a song about the Southwest. chance station at the end of the road, carrying a heavy load, sleeping alone again tonight. And as the evening shadows grow, lonely breezes start to blow. The sun sets into the painted desert. Never thought I needed you till you told me we were through. And now I'm a lonesome pine. And as the evening shadows grow, lonely breezes start to blow. The sun sets into the painted desert sky. Behind, coyotes crying sad goodbye as the sun sets into the painted. Turn back the hands of time, and I was yours and you were mine, I wouldn't be the same selfish fool. I'd do the things to help our love grow. We'd fall in love below the sunset of a painted desert sky. Oh, the sunset of a painted desert. sunrise on Carolina Hill, and he drank the moonshine from a West Virginia still. He rode that rail from Maine to Oregon. Once he tried to settle down, but like the setting sun, he's a drifter on the run. When the train pulled into Houston, he took a look around. His only son was living there on the outskirts of the town, but he thinks his old man's just a bum. Don't wanna hear no stories about what he's seen or done. He's just a drifter on the run. Those lines on his face run from Chattanooga to Cheyenne, running from place to place. No one seems to understand, poor old drifter. His restless heart won't settle down, looking for, always looking for the next train out of town. Jumped a boxcar to take him west of Santa Fe. He's looking for a woman, she let him drift away. She said love put roots into the ground. He heard the locomotives cry, she called for him to come. Face run from Chattanooga to Cheyenne, running from place to place. No one seems to understand, poor old drifter. His restless heart won't slow down, looking for, always looking for the next train out of town. He said, you know, the midnight sky is different everywhere I go. I tried to live a lie. That was many years ago. He set out on the road, one step ahead of the setting sun. Now he's a drifter on the run. He got lines on his face, the old drifter, been running from place to place. The old drifter, deep old lines in his face, 'cause he's a drifter on the run.
Now that would be a great song to see live, so get those tickets if you have not already. Okay, so there was a band, I think back in 2002, the NK band, Nikhil Karula Band, is that? Yeah. I'm going to talk to Dan here, our saxophone player. So you were part of that band from the get-go or at a certain point? Tell us how that came about.
I mean, pretty much from the get-go. They had a sax player. A bunch of my friends were playing in the band. They had a sax player, and then I kind of joined the band. There were two sax players, and then he left, and then I was the only sax player, and that was probably back in 2002, 2003. Played in the band, I think, until 2007 or 8. Recorded our first album, did a live album, a few singles, And yeah, it was kind of a big developmental experience, I guess, in my life. You know, it's kind of like this band where Nikhil would bring in sketches of songs, and we would just kind of have at it for 4 or 5 hours and just kind of hash out parts and arrangements and our ideas and all that. So, yeah.
I think they've played some pretty good venues, House of Blues, Viper Room. Did you ever play any of those places with them?
Yeah, we did the House of Blues a bunch. We played Bonnaroo. We played, probably one of my favorite gigs was Summerfest, which is a big festival in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's been going on forever. I think it's...
And who was the big headliner of that?
I know Steely Dan was playing because Nikhil bought us all tickets, surprised us with tickets to go see Steely Dan the night before we played. But it goes on for, I think it goes on for like 2 weeks. And I mean, they have big artists play almost every night, and they have tons of stages and stuff. It's actually, if you've never been and you want to go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, it's a good thing to go for.
Does that band still exist today? Are they still making new music, or?
Yeah, Nikhil's still out there. He's writing a lot of songs. Mainly, band still plays. I don't know if he's mostly making his living as a songwriter. He's worked with Ziggy Marley, and I think maybe somebody else in the Marley family and whatnot, writing songs for them, and a few other artists and stuff. So, yeah, still going.
So if we were to look up one tune that you played on that you really dig, what would you recommend us to look up?
So bad. It's song titles. It's hard enough to remember song titles in this band. Years ago. I can't recall any song titles.
You would not have done well in our game show either, so I can see that.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, thank you for that. All right, we ready to continue on from the long player?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, we've got 5 o'clock quitting time.
Yeah, it's definitely a song about my friend here. You know, it's actually a song about a couple things. It's a song about beer, yeah, but it's about how important beer is at 5 o'clock when you have a shitty fucking job. And I know you all work some shitty jobs somewhere down the line. And I'm willing to bet that we had a mutual friend here. So, 1, 2, 3.
Got my first job when I was 15, working on Keller's farm, digging a ditch, driving a fork in the heat of the summertime. You get up early, stay out late, looking for something fine. Hanging my head, I was almost dead. Ain't it just about quitting time? 5 o'clock, quitting time. They poured me a coldie, I was feeling fine. 5 o'clock, quitting time. Pour me a cold one or two. It's 5 o'clock. I was out of school, needed some cash, started working at the burger stand. Manager Mike, that old son of a bitch, served in Vietnam. Riding my ass, busting my chops, boy, you better toe the line. Hanging my head, I was almost dead, ain't it just about quitting time? 5 o'clock was quitting time. They poured me a coldie, I was feeling fine. 5 o'clock, quitting time. Pour me a cold one or two, it's 5 o'clock. So then I took a job as a service rep at the local hardware store. Cleaning the windows, they had me stocking the shelves. Mostly it was a bore. I worked the checkout counter and I swept up the floor. Listened to the customers whine. Hanging my head, I was almost dead. Ain't it just about quitting time? 5 o'clock, quitting time. They poured me a cold, I was feeling fine. 5 o'clock, quitting time. Pour me a cold one or two. It's 5 o'clock. Dog and my kids, but this job I just can't stand. Texting, cell phone, email repeatedly. Everybody wants it right now, immediately. Eating in my chair, pulling out my hair, trying to meet another deadline. Hanging my head, I'm almost dead. Ain't it just about quitting time? 5 o'clock, quitting time. They poured me a cold, I was feeling fine. 5 o'clock, quitting time. Pour me a cold one or two. It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. You know it's 5 o'clock. All right. We're going to make a little move from 5 o'clock quitting time into the blues. Another song, though, about drinking, but this one is sad. It's drinking alone. Here we go. Last Friday night, I was holding you tight in my arms. But words got said. Yes, and we've all lost our head. Feeling so lonely, loving you only. It's getting me down. Baby, 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 bring it around. Oh, bring your sweet loving. come on over, be with me. Just me and you, doing what we like to do. Feeling so lonely, loving you only. It's getting me down, baby, 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 bring it around. Oh, bring your sweet loving around. Baby,
Bring us sweet loving. Bring us sweet loving.
you gotta bring your sweet loving back home to me, baby.
Bring us sweet loving.
You gotta bring your sweet loving back home to me now.
Bring us sweet loving.
You gotta bring your sweet loving back home to me.
Thank you. We're going to jump right in on this next tune, give you a little New Orleans flavor. And we have some couples in the studio tonight. Actually, there's 4 couples in the studio tonight. So this song is dedicated to the couples.
You got that special certain something. Your sweet magic works on me. You'll know me better than I know myself. And you're still the you used to be. The way you dance, the way you swing, girl, you ain't got to worry about anything. No one else can do it. Like there's nothing to it. No one else can do it, not like you. I didn't know what I was in for. Truth is, I didn't have a clue. And you tried to chain my wild horses. Turned out that you were wild too. The way you dance, the way you move, baby, you got me in the groove. No one else can do it. Like there's nothing to it. No one else can do it, not like you. sailing off into the sunset. Sweet baby, you're my gentle breeze. And should the storm clouds ever find us, bet your boots you can count on me. If we wind up lost at sea, as long as you're rowing next to me. No one else can do it, like there's nothing to it. No one else can do it, baby, it's time you knew it. No one else can do it, baby, like there's nothing to it. No one else can do it, not like you. That one's a little different, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, I don't have a major record company behind me to tell me, you can't record that song. That's out of the question. So I get to do what I want.
Life ain't easy, nothing here is fair. The lies they tell you are falling everywhere, but you can beat them when you get your shot. You just gotta learn to use what you got. Living day to day, doing all that you can do. Everybody's for themselves, you got to push on through. Don't get discouraged, you're gonna get your shot. You just gotta learn to use what you got. The old gambler told me you got to find a niche, but luck runs hot and cold. Life is such a bitch. They'll try and hold you down, and you may only get one shot. You just gotta learn to use what you got. It. You just gotta learn to use what you got. You just gotta learn to use it. What you got now. You just gotta learn to use what you got now. You just gotta learn to use it. What you got now. gonna call my name? When you gonna see it my way? You got all the time in the world, but you're gonna have to use it or lose it. Please don't abuse it. I'm yours, so choose it. Long time coming. When you hold me in your arms, you're gonna feel the loving, so sweet. Oh yeah, sugar with tenderness. Once you've had the best, there's no need for the rest.
Once you had the best,
there ain't no need for the rest.
once you had the best,
Talking to you, girl.
once you had the best,
Once you've had the best, Monique, there ain't no need. There ain't no need for the rest.
All right. Okay, I'm noticing up here, I didn't know, since we're going to be talking to JT here, we got Cusack Chick saying, "Happy birthday, JT."
Yeah! What the?
Is that today?
No,
Oh,
a couple days
okay. From now.
from now.
Okay.
A couple days.
Okay, nice.
Don't age me.
All right, listen, I just had my birthday the other day myself, so
My 29th birthday.
there you go. It's a milestone.
So who is Cusack Chick that knows that it's your birthday?
Oh, okay. Cusack, you're going to have to tell us a little more detail then, because he's in a fog. He's in a birthday fog. Okay, so we do want to chat with you about what I understand is your favorite guitarist, being Steve Howe from Yes.
That's true.
And can you? I'm putting you on the spot here. Can you give us a little taste of Steve? If you had to, like.
Putting me on the spot.
Yeah, well, come on now. You got the guitar in your hand. Let's, he. Oh. Very nice.
Hey, thanks. I wish I wrote it, but I didn't.
So I guess he's known for not staying within the scale and going outside of it, right? So can you tell us, like, does he do that all the time? Is there a song that he's kind of does that a lot? Give us a little.
I think. Unless I was talking to you, Mike. I think what he does is he just doesn't play the normal blues licks that a lot of people play, or at least he didn't anyway. So he's actually got a lot of Chet Atkins influence in him, so he'll put that in probably a lot of unlikely spots. And that was one of the things I loved about his playing. And it actually turned me on to Chet Atkins through listening to him. So.
Okay, so I guess the DL world out there wants to know, if you were on a deserted island and you could not pick their triple live album, which album would you have to have by your side?
They would have to be Relayer. Yes, Relayer. From 1974. Which Mick, I'm jealous because Mick got to see them on that tour. Yeah, so.
And where was that you saw?
That was it.
Hollywood Bowl. Wow. 74. 10 years after the Beatles played at the Hollywood Bowl. Oh, wow. We have. Nice. Another Aquarius man. I love it.
Thanks for not putting the candles on.
Let them eat cake. Let them eat cake.
Okay.
Cake for everybody.
All right. So we got Joel Paul Guy saying I was in a band called Relayer. Great album. Okay. Nice. Okay, we're going to wind down. We got the last few coming up here, and this next one, again off the Long Player album, is Let's Just Stay in Bed.
Baby, baby, I opened up my eyes to a brand new day with you waking by my side. The long, lonely highway led me here to you. I'm pinching myself, could it all be true? I don't want to leave you now. Can we just lay here? When I close my eyes, whisper in my ear, the busy day could wait for us, I said. Let's just stay in bed. Let's just stay in bed. Mercy, baby, been waiting for so long just to have the chance to take you in my arms, rock you slowly like a summer breeze, falling and falling like an autumn leaf. I don't want to leave you now. Can we just lay here? When I close my eyes, whisper in my ear, the busy day could wait for us, I say. Let's just stay in bed. Let's just stay in bed. Baby, let's just stay in bed. Just stay in bed. Nothing's gonna rain on our parade. Ooh, two of us together, we got it made. Laid in the shade, I don't wanna leave you now. Can we just lay here? When I close my eyes, whisper atop the list of things we need to do. Pull the covers well high, baby, I'll make love with you. The busy day could wait for us, you said. Let's just stay in bed. Let's just stay in bed. Baby, let's just stay in bed. Oh, let's just stay in bed. Let's just stay in bed.
That's the quietest song on the record. If you can imagine, the album version's even quieter than that one because it's just one finger-picked guitar. It's not, and one voice, and I put a little bit of smoky organ behind it, but it's real low. You can barely almost hear it, and it was a minimalist exercise. And I thought, you know what? I look up to James Taylor a lot. I'm like, James Taylor would do this. And I was thinking about his song, Caroline on my mind. And then I went back and listened to his song after I put out that record. I'm like, what did I do? There's cellos on that thing, and there's all kinds of accompaniment. Thanks, James. I guess I wasn't a good student. Well, this one's going to take you up to the mountains. You ready?
Underneath the cloudy sky, cotton candy haze, and I'm floating like a feather with a raindrop tail. Yellow daisy doesn't call me lazy, blowing in the breeze, 'cause I'm free to paint a picture at the rainbow's end. Sun, giver of all light, the caterpillar crawls, the butterfly takes flight. Secrets of the ages reach my mortal ears as I lie in Granite Meadow. The stream flows by, the robin's cry is music to my ears. Let it all melt away, cool as an ice cube on a red hot day. Bright and burning sun, giver of all life, the caterpillar crawls, the butterfly takes flight. Mortal ears as I lie in Granite Meadow. The birds fly high, the crickets cry is music to my ears. Music, whispered through the trees, and I can hear the songs they're playing. I hear music, floating in the breeze. Listen to the words they're saying. It's good to be alive. It's good to feel so free. It's good to be alive. Part of all of all life, the caterpillar crawls, the butterfly takes flight. Secrets of the ages reach my mortal ears as I lie in Granite Meadow across the glade. I seek the shade, wild flowers and reeds, big rocks, tall trees that grow so high. The woodland cry is music to my ears.
Well, we just hit you with a few of the singer-songwriter songs off that record. We're going to finish off with two songs that are upbeat rock and roll songs and kick a little bit of ass. You don't mind, do you? She can dance, let me tell you, she can dance. She wasn't no ballerina, the way she shook it around. And I was just about to make my move, but when I turned around, she was gone. She packed it up and took it on the run, looking for some trouble and some fun with her three bad friends, tequila, beer, and rum. What a smile, let me tell you, what a smile. She wasn't no Mona Lisa, but don't get me wrong, I was heading for the bar to get her a drink when I turned around, the girl was gone. She packed it up and took it on the run, looking for some trouble and some fun with her three bad friends, tequila, beer, and rum. Table. Oh no, no, I thought these boys would know you don't mix Don Julio up with the captain. That shouldn't happen. She slammed her drink, turned around and split. Her and her three bad friends, dirty blonde, hot red, sweet brunette. They were painting the town together, hopping from bar to bar, and I tried my best to track her down, but every time I turned around, she was gone. She packed it up and took it on the run, heading for some trouble and some fun with her three bad friends, tequila, beer, and rum. Oh, her and her three bad friends, tequila, beer, and rum. She was partying with three bad friends, tequila, beer, and
All right. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Next live stream will be March 5th. However, I feel like Dave kind of, stole my thunder a little bit earlier, saying there's two songs left. But if we cheer high enough here, we can get another tune. Can I get some audience? Is it? All right, Dave, give it up.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate you. You ready, fellas? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Told what to say. I'm used to having things my own way, but when she starts purring like a cat, well, I'm not
too old to care about that. I'm too long in the tooth to be hanging around while she's looking at the merchandise all over town. But when she starts purring like a cat, well, I'm not too old to care about that. Run for your life while you can. Stop your acting like a younger man. The options are lonely and free, or a lifetime of happiness and misery. Said I'm not too old. Not too old. I'm not too old. Not too old. I'm not too old to care about that. I wanna laugh with my buddies and watch the big game. Of course she's invited. Baby, please don't complain. Gotta lay down the law. Lay it down quick. You ain't gonna teach this old dog a new trick. But then she starts purring like a cat. She says, come on over, it's your turn to bat. She closes the door, lays me down flat, and I'm not too old to care about that. Run for your life while you can. Stop your acting like a younger man. The options are lonely and free, or a lifetime of happiness and misery. Tell you about Karma Train. Let's start with the birthday boy. He's gonna finally turn 50 and join the rest of us. Yeah, that's right. On keyboards, lead guitar, harmony vocals, that's John J.T. Thomas. And tonight, playing the tenor saxophone and the soprano saxophone. Did somebody hear a hooting owl? Oh no, I think it was a whippoorwill. On the saxophones tonight, playing the woodwinds, that is Dan the Man Boissy. And on the background vocals and the bass, he's got 5 strings tonight, 20% more, as they say on the container at the market. He's extra caloric because his bottom is meaty. And yeah, he's singing it nice too. That is Slick Mick Linden. And our motor back there, our outboard motor,
keeps us putting around the lake here. He's a legend in these parts. When he's not surfing, shredding it up at Indicator, he's back on drums. That's Gary Ferguson. Would be remiss were I not to thank our production team that made this live stream happen. Tonight on audio from Burbank, Mr. Brian Gross, engineering this session that you're watching in cyberspace, and our camera director making all the smooth decisions and awesome cuts. He's dialing it all in from Redondo Beach, California, remotely, Mr. Joel Geist. And I would personally like to thank our host, Mr. Joe Alessi. But it wouldn't have been a live concert without you folks. You change everything. You make it live. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you to our studio audience for coming here and listening to 2 full albums worth of original songs. Coming up next is a tribute band. I think it's Bon Jovi. Or I don't know who it is. I guess the last thing I did want to say was, it kind of crossed my mind. I don't know how to put it, but I think what it really is I'm not too old. I'm not too old. I'm not too old to care about that.
All right. Thank you for your energy out there tonight and in studio. Remember, March 5th will be the next live session. Go to dlmusic.us, get your tickets, get your reminders, get your T-shirts. Go see Dave live and Karma Train soon. I'm your host, Joe Alessi, and enjoy Valentine's Day. We will see you in March.
Thank you to you guys. Really appreciate it. It's great having you here.